Hey guys, welcome back to Crafty Wife's channel. On today's video, I'll show you how to make pastelitos de papa y carne molida, a super delicious, fulfilling dish.
So
Let's get started.
Today we are making pastelitos de carne molida y papa. So I've already peeled up my potatoes. This is a last minute video. I was like, why not record it and show you guys a quick recipe. So I've already peeled my 6 potatoes. And on my stove, I just have a little pot boiling with some warm water. And I'm going to add in my potatoes. And I did peel off the skins of my potatoes. If you like the skins, you can leave them on. So we're gonna let this boil on high for about 40 minutes until it gets soft. I have 2 pounds of ground beef. And these are my seasonings that I'm using.
I've added some olive oil to a small pan to cook my ground beef in. Just don't add too much oil because ground beef does release a lot of oil. And here are my potatoes cooking in the back. So once your ground beef is fully brown, just make sure to break it apart so you can break it into small pieces and even bites. Once my ground beef is fully cooked, then I'll start seasoning.
I'm going to season it with the Chef Merito brand seasonings from the chicken seasoning and the meat seasoning. So literally yo le tanteo, and I don't have an exact seasoning for when I season my food. So everyone does have a different taste to their food. So season as much as you'd like, or put as little as you'd like, or taste along the way when you're seasoning. And I'm putting in the chicken seasoning.
So now I'm going to start on my salsa. Meanwhile, everything's almost done. So I have 4 jalapeno peppers, 2 tomatoes, and un tomatillo verde.
Okay, so now we check our potatoes. It's been about a good 40 minutes. So my fork went right through the potatoes.
And now I'm just straining my potatoes, and we're getting rid of all the water that the potatoes are boiling in. In a separate bowl, I'm going to wash my bowl and I'm going to put in my potatoes. I'm someone who always double washes everything that I use. It's not that it's dirty, it's just that I always do that. It's a habit. And now just mash up your potatoes. So for me, I always add in butter just because it makes my potatoes a bit fluffier. So I added just 2 thin slices of butter.
Once my potatoes are all mixed, I'm going to add in a packet of sazon so I can color my potatoes. So add the whole packet of sazon. And I use the one cilantro y achote. And just mix it up till you get a nice red color. So now I have mixed in my sazon and it gets this orangey color. Now you add in a little bit of salt and you mix it in. Remember to add the amount of salt that you like in yours. Everyone's taste is different, so just add the amount that you would like to add into your potatoes. And our salsa is cooking back here. I'm about to turn it off. So to make my pastelitos, I'll be using achiote to color my maseca, and I'm using 4 cups of, this is the brand of maseca that I'm using. You can use any other type of brand that you have.
In a separate larger bowl, I'm going to be kneading my maseca. So just make sure you have warm water. I'm going to add in 4 cups of maseca, and I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of achiote powder. And this powder will just color our tortillas once they're ready. It'll give it that yellow orangey color. So now it's time to add in our warm water. Now with the water, you do have to just tantearle. So I learned this by my mother-in-law. She taught me how to make the tortillas de maseca. It's really all in the consistency of the dough. So I add in a little bit of water, and then if I need more water, I put in more water. If it's too dry, you can tell when your dough is ready. It's really easy to work with, and it starts cleaning up the rest of the maseca that's stuck to the bowl. It takes about 5 minutes to knead. Now I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of chicken flavored bouillon. This will season your tortillas. You can add it before you start kneading, or you can add it the way I did, and I added it now. My dough is ready. It's not too sticky or dry. Now I'm going to build my little balls of maseca, and you can make them as little or as big as you like them. I did them about medium size. I'm going to add in my ground beef into my potatoes.
And this will be your filling for your pastelitos de carne molida y papa. So I'm going to get all this mixed in. I can't do it with one hand, so I'll be back. I took out my tortillero that was once my mother-in-law's, and she gave it to me. So this is a wooden one, and I basically just cut a plastic bag, a grocery bag. Ooh. I cut a plastic grocery bag, and I'm just going to press the tortillas into here, and we're going to fill them up one by one. Okay, so here are my tortillas that are rolled, my maseca tortillas, and my filling, and my tortillero. Let's get started.
So 4 cups of maseca made around 20 pastelitos. And when I press my tortillas, I don't press too hard because I don't want it to be too thin. And you can add in as little or as much as you want in your filling. And then you just press it and seal it with your fingertips once it's closed. And then you just unwrap it. Super easy and simple. You'll see my kids in the back just walking back and forth. They actually love to see me when I'm doing this. I always give them a little ball each so they can play with it because they have their own little tiny tortillero. And this is how they should look once they're ready. Now I have some oil cooking up in the back. I put just enough oil that would be able to fry all of my pastelitos. My stove is set on medium heat on number 6 on my stove, so it won't burn the tortilla.
So about 2 minutes for each.
Dinner is ready, and this is the color that your pastelitos should have, a nice bright orangey yellow color.
I'm going to start on my salsa. So I sliced up some onions. Here. I blended it. All I added was salt. So pink salt into this, and I'm going to pour it over here.
So dinner is officially ready. My salsa is ready. I made some sopita de fideo here in the back instead of rice. And here are my pastelitos. I made around 20 of these. And if you don't finish them that same night, they taste really good the next morning. So you can definitely store these in your refrigerator. I also chopped up some lettuce and tomatoes. We really love limon con tomatoes and salt. It tastes so good, and it's also one of my youngest daughter's favorite food. And I made some black beans, and our salsa is here. This is how it came out, and this is our favorite type of salsa, encebollada. My mother-in-law actually taught me this salsa, and it tastes so good, and it pairs perfectly with the pastelitos. Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. If you do try it out, let me know how it comes out for you. Comment down below. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe to be notified every time I post a new video.